Hello and welcome back to SHRM Session 1 Part 3. Here we will look at the learning mechanisms that we will be using in the SHRM module. Your learning outcome for this lesson is learning how to learn SHRM. By the end of this session, you will be able to gain an understanding on how you can learn SHRM. There is no one way to learn, and this module requires you to do a lot of self-learning, which actually comprises of more than 80% of the time you must allocate, apart from going through these lecture videos. Use a multitude of resources that are available to you, such as books, articles, journal articles, YouTube videos, TED Talks, and web browsing. Perhaps something a little different. The SHRM module will require you to read a lot. As you will see in the coming sessions, we utilize a lot of journal articles and previous authors' definitions, arguments, theories, and models to learn. This is because a part of your international MBA education is actually learning how to learn. And to do this, we must develop an appreciation of what has been written previously or researched and concluded by previous scholars. That is how knowledge is created. In the next slide, let's see why we prefer journal articles or scholarly writing and critical thinking for our references over books and magazines. There are many differences between books and journal articles, but here we will look at them only from the perspective of using them for referencing in our learning. Books are opinions. Anyone can wake up tomorrow and write a book, but journal articles are all facts. Books are always dependent on the author, while journal articles are always dependent on the research that the author has done. Books do not necessarily have prior reference, while journal articles always carry a very deep literature review of the subject. Books cannot always be credible, although they do offer some valid points. But journal articles are always verified and re-verified since they are based on research. This is why we use journal articles to do our referencing in the MBA. As mentioned before, it is essential that you keep on reading to develop the habit of reading and, more importantly, to gain knowledge of the new trends, developments, and happenings around SHRM. Make a habit to read Forbes articles and also the articles that appear on Harvard Business Review. Listen to TED Talks. Keep abreast of Deloitte publications, especially its Global Human Capital Trends report. And listen to videos taken at HR conventions. Get to know how HR is really practiced.